Hi everyone, my name is Mary Beth. Welcome to my channel. So today we're going to ask, what is shifting? What is shifting for the divine masculine and the divine feminine? What shifts are going on that is benefiting the twin flames? Let's find out what's benefiting, what's going on, so you can kind of see what's happening with your counterpart. Okay, we're going to use the World Spirit Tarot for the divine masculine. We're going to use Beautiful Creature Tarot for the divine feminine. Please feel free to switch roles if you identify more so with the other side, or please take guidance for both, as we are all the divine feminine and divine masculine. This is an inner union, okay? That's what the twin flame union is about. Also, if you're interested, I'm offering 10-minute free readings for all of my new subscribers. So as a thank you, I am offering a 10-minute free reading. You could just email me at twinflamealchemisttarot@gmail.com. You can send me your one question, and I will email that back to you via private video as a thank you. Also, you can check out my Etsy shop below and see all my different twin flame readings and my course on twin flame unity. Okay, so let's start. Let's ask, what is shifting? What is shifting for the divine masculine? Two cards, please. What is shifting for the divine masculine? Two cards. Two cards, please. What is shifting for the divine masculine at this time? What's going on? What are they shifting with? What are they shifting? Okay. Well, they are definitely focused. So what's shifting is that they are focused on their pentacles, and they are getting out of this feeling left out in the cold type thing. Again, this is Pentacles. This is Five of Pentacles. So it's almost like there was a time when they probably felt kind of maybe in poverty or something, or not in poverty, but something where like they felt like maybe money wise they weren't doing so well, and now it's like they're getting back to business. It's like things are coming back, things are getting back together, coming back, whatever that means financially. But let's get some information on this. Can I please have more, like, what is shifting for the divine masculine? One card, please. What is shifting? What does this have to do with? Why is the Five of Pentacles reversed with the Seer of Pentacles upright? Oh, that's interesting. What's another thing that's shifting? Seeker of Cups. That's interesting. So what this tells me is that they do have their twin flame on their mind. That is for sure. They definitely have their twin flame. They are focusing on love. So that's a shift. That is an interesting shift. They're focused on the love. They're focused on what could be in their twin flame relationship. So that's interesting. What else? What else is shifting? Why is this here? Why is Seeker of Cups here upright with the Five of Pentacles and the Seer of Pentacles? What is this about? Oh, interesting. So they're coming out of that maybe dark night of the soul or whatever it was, some kind of change, some kind of clearing. That's what the dark night of the soul is. Basically, when you go kind of through the darkness, and sometimes it does have to do with finance, or maybe just like kind of like a who am I? My identity has been taken away from me, or whatever it is. For many people, it's different. Okay, and they're coming out of this cleaning, because what it does is it cleans you out when you go through this tower moment. It really does. It clears you of all the different wounds that was inside of you. So it's very painful. But that's what's shifting for the divine masculine. Now, what's shifting for the divine feminine? Two cards, please. What's shifting for the divine feminine? Two cards, please. Two cards. What is shifting for the divine feminine? Two cards, please. What's shifting? Two cards. What is shifting for the divine feminine? Two cards. Oh, that's interesting. So, rivalry and fairness. I love this. So, it's almost like what's shifting for the divine feminine is that they're starting to understand the whole rivalry versus fairness. It's almost like the divine feminine is starting to see that everything is just a perspective. And so instead of getting caught up in this whole rivalry versus what is fair, it's like, okay, I'm getting two things. So for some of you, you're starting to realize that like just because you believe in something doesn't mean it's the right way or that it's the only way. And so you're trying to see the difference between unity and union of the we are all one versus separation. Okay, that's for some of you. But some of you, what the way you're shifting is that you're starting to see some unfairness out in the world. And I have to say, both sides are really enlightening. And I always say, I love the millennials. I love the millennials out there making a difference. And they're taking down the system. And I applaud you all. Thank you. I love you. I love you. I love you, all of you millennials. And you're really doing a great job. And so, what's shifting for the divine feminine is that you're seeking this justice, this balance. And it's like you're in rivalry with that which is not for the highest good in your eyes. Okay, and so that is also a very interesting and very cool shift going on. So it's both. Okay, so both is going on. Both of you are trying to balance the whole rivalry and fairness, and then some are like, you know what, this is what's fair, and what the system is doing is not fair, and so I am going to challenge you on that. So that is a very interesting shift for the divine feminine. What else is going on? What other shifts are going on with the divine feminine right now? What other shifts are going on with the divine feminine? Let's grab another card for the divine feminine. There's another shift happening here. Practice. Yes, Eight of Pentacles. Another shift is that they are practicing their spirituality. So it could be like a spiritual practice. It could be something esoteric. It could be anything. Whatever their practice could be, yoga. Whatever their practice is, that's a shift. They're really working hard on that. So that's beautiful. What else is shifting for the divine feminine right now? One card, please. What is shifting for the divine feminine, please? One card. What is shifting? What is shifting for the divine feminine right now? What is shifting? What is shifting for the divine feminine? Oh, anxiety is reversed. Beautiful. So 9 of Swords reversed. That's beautiful. So that anxiety is being dealt with. Okay. So whatever that means to you, that is reversed. All right, let's look at the divine masculine. Let's go to the divine masculine. What else is shifting for the divine masculine, please? What else is shifting? What else? Then we're going to use this deck because I'm curious about that. What else is shifting for the divine masculine? We'll use 3 more decks. Okay, what is shifting for the divine masculine? One card, please. What else is shifting? Interesting. So we have I am reborn, but that came out reversed. I am reborn. So I need a I need to clarify on that. What does this have to do with I am reborn reversed? It's like, okay, let me just see though first with the butterflies. This transition is like being blocked, I think. What does this have to do with? Why another reversal? Okay, Miss Spiderweb. Reconsider your alliances, make new connections. Not feeling, yeah. So interesting. I am being reborn with reconsider your alliances. So maybe that's what's blocking. So there's some kind of blockage going on. So it's almost like a non-shift, right? They're not feeling reborn. They're not shifting in this way due to certain alliances. It could be family, it could be friends, it could be a job. There's something that's blocking them, but let's see. Let's dig deeper. What does this have to do with? What does this have to do? Why is this here? Why is I am reborn with getting new connections reverse? Time to say goodbye. Something's about to end for now. All right, so they're not ready to say goodbye. That's all. They're just not ready to say goodbye to their old life yet. They're just not ready. They're not ready to. Okay, well, that's interesting. Let's look at the divine. Yeah, they're not ready to. Yeah. They're not ready for something to end. Okay, and that could be the twin flame as well. They're definitely not looking to end the twin flame relationship as well. So let's ask the divine feminine. What does this have to do with? Um, what is shifting for the divine feminine right now? What is shifting? Oh, okay. They're actually telling me more about the other cards. Hold on. Okay, so they're telling me with this. So there is like some kind of inner work with being reborn, and it's like they're afraid to say goodbye. This is what they're telling me. It's like they're being asked to make some changes here. They're being asked to reconsider some things. So that it's like an inner something inside of them is like pushing them to say goodbye to certain things in their life. So this is a shift. All right. Um, okay. And connections, alliances, which is reversed. And so it's not about connections. It's not about making new alliances. This is not what it's about. It's about going within. This is so this inner rebirth has nothing to do with connections, and they're not, thank goodness, they're not ready to say goodbye because of this. So this may have to do with the twin flame. They're not making connections. Instead, they're doing inner work. Okay. They're not going outside of themselves to distract themselves anymore. All right. And then with the divine feminine, after sadness, they are feeling hope again. So this is a shift. They realize, I may have had some sadness, but now I'm feeling hope again. So that's really beautiful. That's a shift for the divine feminine for some of you. Let's look at this deck. What is another shift for the divine masculine? What's a shift that's going on for the divine masculine right now? What's the shift? Let's grab 2 cards for the divine masculine. 2 cards. What is the shift? What is the shift for the divine masculine? Please, 2 cards. Okay, so taking easy does it, and second opinion. So that's interesting. So what they're doing is at this time they're taking it easy, and they are looking for a second opinion on whatever it is that they're trying to learn about, or whatever this inner work is, or maybe it's financial, maybe it has to do with twin flame. So maybe they had some outsiders telling them certain things or influencing them in certain ways, and now they're seeking a second opinion on that, and they're just taking it easy. Okay. They're not overburdening themselves with that. Let's look at the divine feminine. What's a shift going on with the divine feminine? 2 cards. What kind of shift is the divine feminine doing right now? What's the shift that the divine feminine is doing right now? Oh, interesting. So the divine feminine is detoxing right now. So that's a big shift. So detoxing and getting fresh air, being out in nature. So that is another shift for the divine feminine, getting fresh air and detoxifying. Okay, and then I want to use this deck. Let's do 3 for the divine masculine, 3 for the divine feminine. What is shifting? What is shifting for the divine masculine? So no matter what it is, it's a good thing. It's a good, we're looking at positive shifts here. We want to know about positive shifts for the divine masculine. 3 cards. 3 cards. Yep. So what is going on with the divine masculine? 3 things is that they are working on the shifting. They're no longer overthinking the relationship. They're no longer fearful. That is a big shift. And they're no longer fleeing or freezing. That is a huge shift for the divine masculine. I'll put these back in case it's the same for the divine feminine. Let's look at the divine feminine. What is shifting for the divine feminine right now? 3 cards. What is shifting for the divine feminine right now? 3 cards. What is shifting for the divine feminine? Oh, awesome. So what's shifting for the divine feminine is that no longer feeling as spacey, okay? No longer feeling that kind of like maybe feeling lost. That is going away. It's almost like you found something. It's like you figured something out. You're no longer feeling lost, no longer feeling confused, and and shifting out of this feeling distant from your twin flame, shifting out of the distant. So that is really cool. So that's interesting. I love that. We'll do one more deck. And what else is shifting for the divine masculine? What is shifting? What is shifting? What is shifting for the divine masculine? We'll do one card. One card for the divine masculine. What is shifting? What is shifting, please? What is going well? What is shifting? What is going well? Okay, so retreating, taking a mini retreat, listening to the voice within their soul. They are retreating. Okay, so that's what's shifting. They are listening to the voice of their soul. That's what it says, listening to the voice of their soul. So that's a huge shift. That's beautiful. Let's look at the divine feminine. What else is shifting for the divine feminine? What is shifting? What is shifting for the divine feminine? Oh, this is interesting. I got another card in here. I love that. It says surrender to your full power. So this is a huge shift. The divine feminine is surrendering to their full power. I love that. That is a huge shift for the divine feminine. I think we'll end it there. That is a huge shift right there for the divine feminine. Your life is calling for you to step into your full power rather than playing it small. So many of you no longer playing it small. Well, I do hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button. If you're interested in subscribing, please email me at if you're interested in a free reading, I should say. Please email me at twinflamealchemisttarot@gmail.com. Thanks, everyone. Take care. Bye.